Okay guys, so now we're at the top of our wig, which is getting closer to the lace. So all I'm doing here is cutting. I am cutting the tracks. Now you can do this without having to cut your tracks, but I personally like how flat it looks at the top when it's getting close to the lace. So all I'm gonna do here is move the lace out of the way, of course, and we're just going to continue like we've been doing, sewing it on. And I'm sorry if my sewing looks very messy. It's so hard doing this in front of the camera because I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything, and I'm at a really strange angle. I'm like all the way over here, and yeah, so it's kind of hard. So I'm sorry if it looks messy, but just want to sew down, not on the flap. Remember, we're gonna not worry about the flap. Some people cut it or whatnot, but we're not gonna have to worry about the flap. And just follow where we drew that line. So about right there. Okay. See that? Then we're gonna go ahead and cut it. Y'all, this is so hard. Y'all don't understand. Trying to film this right now. Okay. Next, the same track we have here, we're gonna just kind of fill in this gap and fill in the gap. We're not gonna like keep going right here because we're gonna put one track here to support our lace right there. So in other words, we're just gonna keep sewing and then I guess you guys can see what I'm talking about because this is really hard to show y'all. Okay. So we're on the other side of the wig. As you can see, I'm sorry y'all, it's kind of hard showing you. So we're on the other side, so we're going to do the same thing and sew it to about right here. We're going to cut it. Sew to about right here. We're going to cut it. Cut it. Alright guys, so we have one more track to put on the wig, and that's going to be our supporting track, as I call it, that goes right touching the lace closure right here, so there's no gap in between. So as we've been doing, we're going to continue that, but this is the last track. Lace is, and going to put our final track right there. And we're just going to sew this as close to the closure as we can, okay? You might not be able to see it because of how I have to look at it, and it's not going to be in the camera view, but all I'm doing is sewing this right along the lace closure. She is finished. Put her on. And she fits perfectly. Yay! Alright you guys, so I just wet the head with mixed chicks and water, and this is how it looks. Once again, I just made this wig, so this is not completely how the hair is going to be, but I just want you to see the wave pattern, and it's so freaking pretty. I did not tweeze the closure at all, and you know that prepping that we did, it helps a lot. As you can see now, when you're making your wigs, you don't have to go back and try to make it flat and leave it on under a scarf for like the whole day or something like that. So yeah, this is how it came out. I'm in love with the results. You know I don't wear hair like this, so it's going to be chopped up and layered and curled, so I'll film that, but this is how the wig came out with the lace closure. This is no tweezing, so I'm gonna go in and probably tweeze the wig a little bit. I lost my part. There we go. So I just put some edge control on my edges a little bit, just to give you something to look at. I hope this video helps you all, and I'll be back once I chop up and style this hair. So see y'all later.